G'day folks, Spackman here. Welcome back or to the channel. Today's video was going to have a couple announcements, but one will have to wait for another time. But we're going to be talking about sort of my plans, hopes and dreams for the videos on this channel. The channel itself has also Rift, as well as even Rite Games itself. And at the end, as I said, there'll be an announcement regarding Alpha. Now, it's going to be a little bit of a different video, a little bit maybe vloggy, I guess. More about me, sort of where I'm at with things, why I'm doing this. This video is important for me to get out there because I want it to serve as like a reminder for, why I'm doing this, what I'm actually doing, how I'm doing it, and where I want to end up. But I can sort of look back on in time, and for all of you guys, it will help you maybe get some insight into sort of what drives me and why I'm doing what I'm doing the way I'm doing it. So, I mean, who am I? Who is Spackman? Well, he's an Aussie bloke, 30 years old, and the primary carer, I guess, for our two little girls. One is just over 2, the other's almost 5 months. I've been on leave recently looking after the little one, but about to go back to work sort of part-time at least. And hopefully once Rift actually comes out, we'll be able to find some proper balance between, work, life, family, Rift, to be able to put out as much content as I want to. A little bit more about me. I'm an incredibly passionate person. Obviously things I find passion in, but I'm very passionate when I am. I'm a completionist, I'm a perfectionist, very practical and analytically minded person. I love solving problems. I'm idealistic. I can be a blunt and honest bastard at times. Worst poker face in history. I can ramble easily. I've got some very strong values. Integrity, loyalty, and honesty are sort of the 3 things that guide me in life. And a couple of flaws: I can sometimes be too honest, and I can inadvertently come across as like arrogant or condescending at times, although I don't mean to, and hopefully that's not the case in these videos, or the channel's going to die. I mentioned in my previous video my studies. I've got a Bachelor of Commerce. Majoring in management and commercial law. But in doing that degree, I developed a huge passion for organizational culture development and change, understanding the gestalt of a business or entity, if you're familiar with that term. I like knowing how things work, and I'm always looking for ways to improve myself and environments I find myself in, be they, work, sport, hobbies, etc., YouTube. And if I do anything, I'm balls to the wall. I'm an all or nothing kind of guy. I go flat stick, and when I say all or nothing, I mean I get my hands in everything. I engage, I engross myself in it, like full saturation. And I want to know how everything works, as I said before, and I end up becoming effectively an expert on whatever it is I'm focusing on. Sometimes even the expert. It's happened a couple of times. I'm a huge believer in synergy and the power of communities, which I guess leads me to my plans, hopes, and dreams for the videos, the channel, Rift, and Done Right. And I'm only a little over 150 subscribers in right at the moment. But long story short, I've spoken about how I want my Discord, Spackman's Riftcord community, to be a one-stop shop for everything Rift of Raigard. It's basically what I want my channel to be too, though. I want to be the biggest and the best Rift of Raigard YouTube channel, and I don't see why it can't be if everything works out. I want to be a great source of information, of updates, of guides, of advanced mechanics, of strategy, game modes, interviews, wars, tournaments, sort of anything that, as well as a great source of actually entertainment, all of you guys. I don't just want this to be something useful. I want people to enjoy what they're coming here for. And if effectively anything that you might need on a channel like this, I want to try and cover. And I also want to support the community, the Rift of Raigard community. including content creators, so the brand new ones and also some of the greats that are really well established already. I want to see if I can, maybe help provide advice to whoever is possible, or even just share content on some of the platforms, even if it's not my own. I want to be in a position where my content, connections, and efforts can help as many people as possible. And, I'd love to help host some great and organize a fantastic community events, tournaments, wars, activities. I want to help brainstorm new ideas for the game and future games. I want to help establish. I want to establish great relationships with the Done Right Games team itself, and maybe be a key Aussie contact for them in time. Who knows? I'd love to go along the journey with Rift of Raigard, see it grow and flourish, and just go from win to win, and with any luck, take me along the ride. So the list goes on, and you sort of get an idea of where I'm at here and what I'm doing. I couldn't invest too much in like the Wii Thunder because, family man, we're not made of money, but I'm investing my time, my passion into this, and I'm hoping it's going to pay off for myself and for all of you. In terms of success, I guess, some creators that I look up to that are current and I think produce content in a similar way to perhaps I would like to do so down the track. We have Clash with Ash, Kairos Time, Powerbang, and Carbonfin. There's some examples. I've got about 30 I watch pretty closely within like mobile gaming, YouTube-wise. So apologies if you weren't mentioned. And obviously, all of this is a bit ambitious for a bloke with still less than 200 subscribers and a game yet to be released. I told you I was idealist. I know it can be years of work to get to where I'm talking about being. But the reason I started this YouTube in the first place was Rift of Raigard. I've long held a passion for YouTube and gaming alike. YouTube, obviously, watching from the sidelines. I prefer it to TV and movies in general. But interestingly, my two original favourite Clash creators, Jake and Powerbang, are actually why I started this channel in the first place. Jake, obviously, because of Rift of Raigard. He's the reason this is a thing, or becoming a thing. And Powerbang was effectively the catalyst for all of this, because he had a Q&A at the very end of last year, I believe it was. I'll link it below. And he answered a question about burnout as a creator. And the answer he gave, I found I could identify with basically every word he said. And I figured, Rift is coming out. Let's give this a crack and see what happens. And I've done the research. I've done a lot of it. I know how YouTube works. I know the science, the methods, algorithms, the steps for success, social media platforms. And I know what you have to get in to get what you want out of it. And I know I have the passion. No question. The real question is, though, do I have the talent, like, design speaking, or can I build that up? Am I interesting enough or engaging, entertaining enough to warrant people, you guys, to not just watch the stuff, but come back time and time again? And am I going to be able to find a proper balance within my life to get out enough quality content, often enough, consistent enough, in order to make this a full-time career? I hope so, and I'd like to think so, but again, time will tell. So this brings me to alpha announcement. I've been offered alpha access. So, yeah! And obviously, you're going, Spack, you're not in there. WTF, mate, what's going on? And I know. I will be soon, I hope. But I want to keep posting videos and providing all of you with Rift of Raigard content. And that's bloody tough under an NDA, So I've brainstormed a list of videos to make before I get into alpha, and also once I am in alpha. And the stuff I record, I'll upload later on down the track, but obviously with my pre-alpha mind, so I haven't actually answered everything I've guessed incorrectly or whatever. And this does mean, of course, that if we get to more significant, updates and leaks and information that comes out about the game, I'm not going to be able to speculate and provide the analysis myself. But I don't think I can pass up the opportunity for alpha, right? And I think I have a lot to offer the team there. And I think for all of you, you'll also benefit from me being in there or playing alpha, as well as providing feedback. Because once beta is released, I'll be far better informed about the game, its mechanics and modes, to then produce content and guides and so on. And quality stuff too, not just me trying to fluff my way through it. Not to mention the relationships and people that might open up to me can't be understated within Done Right Games and the rest of the alpha team, content creators, etc. Personally, I hope to be in alpha mid-June, if not earlier. I'd love to see beta out near the end of August, start of September. That's just a guess, by the way. I don't know any better. I even asked Bardo privately, and he gave me nothing. I'd love to see global out at the end of the year, right in time for Christmas. I think that'd be ideal. But I mean, who knows where they're tracking and how long that's going to take. And if you're still here, thank you so much. As I said, I'm hoping for a grand journey within YouTube with Rift of Raigard, Done Right Games. Time will tell what actually plays out. But I'd love to have as many of you guys as possible join me on this journey as would like to. Let me know what you think. Am I just a complete dingbat for not getting into alpha when I did, or am I doing the right thing by delaying it a little bit? Don't forget, like, subscribe, and particularly turn notifications on. The only way to guarantee you'll actually see these videos with the way YouTube works. And anyway, signing off for now, and I will see you guys in the next video.